Yeah, this is Point Blank. Coming in hard and off the card. Coming with the flow from the barrio and the heat from the street. Coming with the facts, crack backs, and the boom bip to their lying ass lips. Because this is what we must do. This is PBNN, Point Black National News, the lead in the great edition and the ghetto edition as well. Because this is how it must do. There is no other way for us to look at this in any other shape or form. So we have to make sure that we come correct in our analogy and even looking at the news and many ways and the things the things that are going on. You know what I'm saying? And one of the things we have to look at right now is the fact of this Ukraine war that seems to be consistently going on, which doesn't make much sense. And it's highly important that we understand what it is that we're facing in this type of situation. Now, when we look at what's going on in more ways than one, we see where this creepy administration with Biden and whoever else is in the background of this idiot is now putting the United States at risk. Because we even see where you have, in more ways than one, you have, weapons they claim now is to flowing from America, you know what I'm saying, to Ukraine. So weapons are flowing through from America, you know what I'm saying? But the question is, why is America supplying weapons to Ukraine and have a debt ceiling wide open and talking about, you know what I'm saying, many budgets that are important is at risk because of the war and the debt ceiling that they blew open to supply this war with with their firecrackers of destruction to ramp up a nuclear war. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason for NATO of 32 nations, I should say, of 32 nations, you know what I'm saying, should be pushing, war of this magnitude to push Russia into a nuclear war. Doesn't make any sense, do it? In more ways than one. What is creepy, nutcase ass Joe Biden doing? You know what I'm saying? To me, he's breaking America. He's breaking America. You know, he's bringing America or breaking America to its breaking point of total destruction. You know what I'm saying? Is the question that we must ask, is this what he's trying to do? In all ways, you know what I'm saying? He needs to be removed. You know what I mean? Creepy, we need to remove creepy Joe Biden, you know what I'm saying, as soon as we can and put somebody with some sense up in there. You know what I'm saying? We need to remove him, you know what I'm saying, as soon as we can, or as soon as it can be. You know what I'm saying? He is going to destroy the world as a whole just to push a bullshit new world order, whatever you want to call it, one world order, agenda that is old in his game. You see what I'm saying? It's old, and many will die if a nuclear war breaks out. Billions, millions will die. You know what I'm saying? And it'll also affect around the globe. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to food and so on, this livestock and so on. You know what I'm saying? Many will die at the hands of this creepy administration, creepy Joe Biden. You know what I'm saying? While you support America's destruction, talking about re-electing a damn nut. You know what I'm saying? I don't even understand how he would have any status in any form of re-election at all. Even if you didn't vote for Trump, if Trump was running again, even if you didn't vote for Trump, just the fact that you would vote this clown back in, this creep, that you seem to think that he's doing something oh so great for this country, but in actuality, he's literally destroying it. Reasons being Luciferianism. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, we see, we're going straight into the news on this one. We see where Catherine, or Karen, Cat, Catherine, Jean Claude Pierre, another nutcase with a weird name, a conservative broadcaster, you know what I'm saying, Michael Savage tells Jean Pierre to just shut up. He telling her to just shut up. You're an embarrassment. This is coming in by Heather Hamilton, social media reporter, May 3rd, 2023, 9:31 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Coming in on the Washington Examiner, I see. But conservative broadcast host Michael Savage, you know what I'm saying, as you see, Michael Savage, blasted White House Press Secretary Jean Claude Notkees, yeah, most recently, you know what I'm saying, word salad, while trying to explain why the creep Joe Biden administration deploying troops to deploying troops to the border. No one else will say it. You know what I'm saying? She's not competent at any speed. You know what I'm saying? That's what I said. You know what I'm saying? And the speed that she is on their level, which is another fruitcake in the making with black skin. Savage told uh, Newsmax, call Higby, frontline. She say she says nothing about word salad. She's an embarrassment to the word press and secretary, which is true. You know what I'm saying? No one stands up to her because they're afraid of being accused of being a racist or sexist. That don't work when you had nuclear fucking DEFCON 9 and 5 and 10. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is she talking about? And what is a press secretary any goddamn way? You know what I'm saying? Every damn hole in the wall of office you sticking open for every idiot that you find. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't only going for uh, Catherine Jean Claude, not KSPA. It goes for all of them who ever took that position in many ways to me. Okay, but I just did it. Savage continues. Savage blasted the leadership of he blasted the leadership of the Republican Party for not pushing back against party leaders such as, you know what I'm saying, Senator Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, a crooked sucker to me. Republican of where? Kentucky. Have allowed such a meltdown of the nation. You know what I'm saying? He's supposed to be what? The majority leader. Okay, yes, we see. You know what I'm saying? There is no Republican Party. Where are they? Savage question. Where are the opposition? During the press briefing on Tuesday, on Tuesday, Jean Notkees Pierre became frustrated while trying to explain her previous claim that illegal immigrants was down 90% under the Joe Biden Notkees administration, which is a lie, saying she was speaking about the parole program. She is sidestepping and wordplay. You know what I'm saying? She's a crook from there Stupid ass both. You know what I'm saying? But the conservative broadcast host also slammed the White House press corps for not doing its job. If we had a real press corps, they'd stand up and scream at her and say, "Get off the stage." To me, I said the same thing, and she need to do it like right now in a rampage. Get the hell off the stage with your black skin, black card, pull out dumb ass, bully ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? That you put up there. I hate to use that word. You know what I'm saying? Because she is no more than facilitating a nuclear war on our doorstep while she sit up there and play this bullshit game. Savage, you know what I'm saying? If we had a real press corps, they would stand up to her and tell her to get off the stage. You know what I'm saying? Savage said, "That's right, Mr. Savage. You're an embarrassment to this administration and to this nation and her own nation as well." You know what I'm saying? You're lying to us. We can see it in your eyes. We can see it in your mouth. Just shut up and get out of there. We can't take this anymore. Beautiful and well said. As we move on, William Barr coming in on the Washington Examiner again. They seems to be digging in deep on these clowns. You know what I'm saying? By Brady Knox, breaking news reporter, May 16, 2023, at 6:51 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You know what I'm saying? Now, we see a Dorm report. Barr calls Trump Russian investigation one of the greatest one of the greatest injustice, embarrassment to against a president. You know what I'm saying? Former Attorney General William Barr called for FBI investigation into the former Attorney General William Barr calls FBI investigation into the President of the United States, Donald J. Trump, one of the greatest injustice done towards a president. In an appearance on Fox News on Tuesday, Barr offered a rare defense and praise of his boss, Donald J. Trump, the President of the United States, arguing that the investigation into Trump's alleged ties to Russia government was an almost unparalleled inju- in, unimperiled injustice, and that special counsel John Durham investigation fully clears Trump of all wrongdoing. This is one of the greatest injustices done to a presidential candidate and president, Barr said. He continued, he has been, you know, vindicted as far as, you know what I'm saying, the Russia Gate is concerned. He has been venerated, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? The president, the former attorney, general, also offered rare praise of Trump, holding up his policy records and marveling that it all came while he was under heavy scrutiny from the Russian inquiry. As we see, Durham investigation was commissioned by Barr in uh, 2019. You know what I'm saying? The final report was released on Monday. Durham found that the Steele uh, dossier, dossier or whatever, which triggered the Trump Russian investigation, was deeply flawed, and that the FBI was unable to collaborate a single substantive allegation. He added that the agency went through went through with the investigation despite, you know what I'm saying, complete lack of information from the intelligence community that collaborated the hypocrisy upon which the investigation was predicted. Uh, the investigation was going to go through anyway because the demon Democrats always are getting away with murder, bloody murder in our country. And they've been doing it for years and years and years and years. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? And then the fear they have with these medias and these reporters and these different news outlets, you know, they run like puppy dogs, you know what I'm saying, for everything these demon Democrats say. Even when it comes to disinformation and misinformation during the time of the pandemic, we see the same type of bull. And why is disinformation and misinformation so important that you would censor the media and people words, especially if they're speaking out about their lives, their health, and their well-being, as if the demon Democrats will make sure that you have that in all ways. I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? The findings, they have probably starved and even genocide races of people. You know what I'm saying? The findings of the 4-year investigation corroborated some of Trump's claims about FBI Russian collusion investigation, specifically regarding political bias and a failure in judgment. However, the Dawn report fell short of convening the crimes of the century, as Trump speculated, and did not recommend any criminal charges. You know what I'm saying? As we see. You know what I'm saying? But I still think that the criminal charges land on the creepy Joe Biden administration desk, Hillary Clinton, Obama, the killing Clintons, I should say, Obama, Bush, 9/11, going all the way back to Richard Nixon. This didn't just start just the other day. And people have to realize that. But we're moving on to check your facts. We see a sponsor a Ukraine family. You know what I'm saying? I guess they're looking out for them, which is nothing wrong with that because this war seems to be some kind of truly disaster that is a firecracker waiting to happen. And Biden is flowing through weapons, you know what I'm saying? And the weapons are flowing through to Ukraine to sustain mass offensive against Russia, knowing Russia could wipe Ukraine clean off the map. But that would be the firecracker that creepy Joe Biden and his son and the rest of the bullshit that he pulled in these foreign Ukraine Russian deals or whatever he was doing, you know, to set up this whole entourage as we see. You know what I'm saying? And to bring the world under the deep fear of nuclear war, which, you know what I'm saying, at any time could possibly happen. But like I said, is they going to save any of us and make sure we in nuclear fallout bunkers and all this dumb shit, you know what I'm saying, which really ain't gonna do much, you know what I'm saying, for us in more ways than one. But we're gonna move on and we see a fact check has come in. Is Congress Adam Schiff getting impeached? You know what I'm saying? 1:47 p.m. on the 4th, 25th, 2023 at 1:47 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As we see coming in by Joseph, look like Caesar or something like that, fact check report, you know, video shared on social media, you know what I'm saying, purports, California, you know what I'm saying, as we see. But we see here where there's no evidence that Mr. Ship is going to be, or whatever his name is, you know, he's a screwball, you know what I'm saying? But there's no proof that he's going to be impeached. You know what I'm saying? Who we give a flying fuck. What we need to do is get people like him clean out of our government once and for all because we're allowing these crooked people to be in our government and be there for years, carrying out these Luciferian plans of New World Order, One World Order. And the only way they're going to show all this is in AI, using AI to plug up to your head right into your supreme and you could definitely see hell, but you need to stop paying attention. You know what I'm saying? But what we see here is as a chair of, as the chair of the House Judiciary Committee, Jim Jordan has subpoenaed an FBI human source official, Jennifer Leach or whatever her name is, more for whistleblower reports about abuse at the Bureau. The Hill reported. The subpoena comes after Moore was interviewed because the commit because it was interviewed before the committee, you know what I'm saying, and refused to answer questions regarding the allegations, you know what I'm saying, of retaliation according to the outlet. You know what I'm saying? The Facebook post claim, yeah, Facebook of course claimed that Ohio Republican Jim Jordan led the efforts to impeach Schiff. You know what I'm saying? The thumbnail of the video included in the post features a photo of Jim Jordan pointing fingers and a photo of Schiff. It's finally happening. The caption reads, Adam Schiff will be impeached. You know what I'm saying? Brave Jim Jordan shuts down Schiff's. There is no credible new report to suggest Schiff is being kicked out. I think he needs to go. And that's a fact at point blank. And Jim Jordan needs to work hard enough to get many of them out of the White House. You know what I'm saying? But we see another one coming in by Rochelle. Uh, what? Shikes or whatever. I don't know what your name is. 16 hours ago, off the Washington Examiner. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Or Rachel, whatever. You know, we see a sneak attack, how Kevin McCarthy stunned the White House and dealt a blow to Joe Biden. But we see House Speaker Kevin McCarthy, Republican, I guess, of California. Well, yeah, it was in California. Passed a debt ceiling bill that debt ceiling bill that raises the limit at cut spending a a fee a fee top a fee top demon Democrat and official within the White House reportedly did not think McCarthy could pull it off. You know what I'm saying? The House passed the bill. No, the House passed the limit Save Crow Save Crow Act of 2023 in the late April. The bill would raise the debt ceiling by 1.5 trillion, or through March 31st, 2024, whichever comes first. However, the bill includes a number of conservative economic provisions criticized by the White House and top demon Democrats who like to blow out the ceiling anyway in both chambers. You know what I'm saying? Aides and lawmakers told NBC, news under, you know what I'm saying, anonymity, you know what I'm saying, anonymity, whatever, that they were astonished that McCarthy passed the debt limit measure last week, and even more were taken aback when Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen said that the United States could default on its debt as early as June 1st, the X date. Yeah, because like I said, this was all done by Creepy Joe administration and whoever else he appoint into these positions, Treasury Department, so on and so on, to put in there and bring bad news, do shit, raise ceiling, do this, and then make you believe that they're saving anything at all. How you save something that you created in the first place is a very good question, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? They full of shit then and they full of shit now. They're not fooling anyone with none of this in no shape or form. All it tells me is that they're doing a whole bunch of garbage that seems to be, you know what I'm saying, all they have ever done in our government and across the planet Earth. One of the greatest crimes of all times is to consistently have any type of persecution against a natural man. You know what I'm saying? The black man. You know what I'm saying? But black people need to start to make their own waves and their own doorway. If our ancestors created it all and made many achievements that they stealing right now, even with the voodoo, and all them different shit you see a lot in South America. So a lot of that came from African people. they're taking a co-op in our shit and making the world believe that they are us. You know what I'm saying? They have built everything that our ancestors already built. They have stolen everything that our ancestors and more and more and more all over the world. And then try to genocidally, sexually genocide it to put these people into play that looks like them. And how you know that they're all in cahoots together is their hair. You know what I'm saying? When you look at their hair, they all have the same type of hair. You know what I'm saying? The general proved that. General Son Seti. You know what I'm saying? And more ways than one, I agree. You know what I'm saying? And because their nature shows the wickedness while they preach of Jesus Christ and they're a God. But they're not talking about a God of mercy. They're talking about a God of mathematically, in what you have to understand and stop being naive. You know what I'm saying? And do more research rather than be a fool riding on a donkey. You know what I'm saying? Let's get that straight once and for all. This is highly important.